Hello and welcome to my channel and my video. Now, there are quite a lot of new confectionery products that have come out in the UK, and rather than only have a few of them in a new and branded video, I thought, why not just do a video where I try all the new in confectionery items that I can get my greedy little mitts on. So that is what this video is going to be. Now, a couple of people did suggest to me that it might be an idea to put a PayPal link in case anybody wanted to make a donation towards the cost of these food videos, because my account isn't monetized and it's not going to be monetized anytime in the near future. And these videos do cost quite a bit to make. So this is probably the one and only time I'm actually going to mention it in a video. There is a link to it on my main channel page. There may be one in the description box below, and there's one on my Linktree over on Instagram. I don't really expect anyone to give me anything, so absolutely no pressure. I'm going to keep making these videos regardless because I enjoy doing it. That said, let's get on with the products, which I really hope I'm going to enjoy as well. Now, I do have, I'm counting them, 6 chocolate products to taste today, but there are some other items that I want to get. They just haven't come out in my bit of Scotland yet, so there will be a bit more of this video filmed at a later date. But for now, I'm just going to get stuck in, and I'm going to start with the Aero Golden Honeycomb Bar. Now, this is milk chocolate with honeycomb pieces in it, which to me sounds pretty delicious. Looks like a completely normal Aero bar. Smells sweet though. Okay, well, I didn't mean to bake it like that, but you can see it's bubbly inside. That feels more like chocolate than honeycomb. It's very sweet. It's quite a soft bar. I was expecting something more like a crunchy. It's honeycomb flavour bubbles, so it's not actual honeycomb, and it's all right. Don't think I would buy it again. Very, very sweet. So since I've just tried that, I'm going to try the Aero melts. Now, I wasn't actually planning to get the bar and the melts until I noticed that the melts are made with blonde chocolate, and the bar, obviously, as I've just shown you, is milk, so they will be slightly different. These smell very sweet and very strongly of honeycomb. Super sweet, even sweeter than the chocolate bar. I think for me, they're a bit too sweet. I don't think I could eat many of these at all before they would start to get really, really sickly. Onto the one milk chocolate product I have today then, the Dairy Milk Salted Caramel Bar. Honestly, it's taken Cadbury so long to bring out a salted caramel bar. Other brands seem to have had it for ages, so that's how it looks, just like any other bar of Dairy Milk caramel. It's that thick, slightly chewy caramel, and it's really delicious. It's only a very slight salt taste to it, so if you're looking for a real salted caramel hit, this bar is not going to deliver, but I like it a lot, and I'm just going to eat these 2 bits because it's melting in my fingers. Next up, Munchies Gold. Now, this is made with Caramac, which is not blonde chocolate. Blonde chocolate is caramelized white chocolate. Caramac is made with condensed milk. They look pretty much like the white chocolate munchies. I really like these. They're not super sweet, which I'm surprised at, because caramel and blonde chocolate are both very sweet flavours. The crunchy biscuit is just lovely. The caramel, again, like the Cadbury's, it's quite a thick caramel, and the layer of Caramac chocolate is quite thin, so it's not overpowering. I would definitely have these again. So, Milkybar Gold. Now, in my B&M video, I did try the Australian imported version, which will not taste the same as this. It looks just like a Milkybar. I was expecting it to have more of a gold colour, like it does on the front. It definitely smells very sweet though. I don't like this very much. It's very, very sweet. It tastes quite artificial. And now as an aftertaste, I'm getting a really, really sweet flavour all around my mouth, and it feels like it's just coated in it. This is not a bar that I would get again. However, if you have an incredibly sweet tooth, you might like this, but for me, it's a no. And finally, onto the Lindt Gold Bunny in strawberry and white chocolate flavour. So this is not going to be one of the prize-winning bunnies. I'm just going to go in for the ears. Ooh. I was not expecting it to look like that. I was expecting it to look like white chocolate and then just have strawberry flavouring in it, but it's actually pink and you can see the bits in it. This is good. It's super rich, or maybe it's just because I've had a lot of sweet chocolate, but it's creamy. It's got a crunchy texture to it. The strawberry flavour is there and it's not artificial. Really, really rate this bunny and hope it's a flavour Lindt will bring out in bar form, because I think it would sell pretty well. First up, I went to B&M not intending to buy any of the imported chocolate, but when I saw these two flavours, I couldn't resist. So technically I probably shouldn't be including them, but it's my channel and my video, and I am. So we have Boysenberry Ripple, which is dairy milk white chocolate and dream white chocolate with boysenberry flavoured jelly and vanilla flavoured cream. And then Snack Banana and Caramel, which is milk chocolate with banana and smooth caramel centres. So I'm going to try the fruity one first. These come from Australia, and I've previously tried a video where everything was a B&M imported chocolate. So I'm not going to say everything about the differences between Australian chocolate and British chocolate, because I've done it all there. It does look quite pretty. I do like the boysenberry flavour. It won't be for everyone. The jelly texture is similar to Turkish Delight. It's got a very distinctive fruity taste, but I cannot describe it any other way than as boysenberry. You can see the boysenberry and then the vanilla cream around the outside. The vanilla does come through and it does give a nice creaminess to it. I really, really like this. I won't be buying it again because it's imported, so it's very expensive, but I'll enjoy the rest of it. And let's go for the banana and caramel one. Okay, that did not break well. That is extremely yellow. So from the front, it looks like you have the banana and caramel separately. That banana cream is nice. It's quite sweet and the banana flavour is subtle. It's not super synthetic. Yep, that's the caramel. I think I'm going to have to try 2 squares together to get the full effect. They blend together beautifully. Definitely taste nicer that way. Really nice separately, but together, that just elevates it to a whole new banoffee level of chocolate wonder. Again though, not one I'll be getting on the regular. So, last import for today at least, the Mars honeycomb bar with salted caramel. I love Mars bars, and there's no way I could resist. The nougat is a lot chewier because of the honeycomb, which you can taste. It does make it very, very sweet though. Mars bars are one of the few chocolate bars I really like fresh from the fridge, but didn't refrigerate this, I'll be honest, I forgot. I think it's a bit too sweet and I would rather have just a normal Mars bar, but it's still nice. This is UK chocolate and it is the chocolate brownie flavoured Lion bar. It's actually these that I went in to get from B&M, and of course walked past the imported chocolate and those three caught my eye. It does taste like a less dense and more chocolatey version of a normal Lion bar. I prefer a normal Lion bar to this. It's not horrible, it's not doing it for me. Wouldn't get these again either, but in this case it's not a price thing. Time for some chewy sweets, starting with these Fruitella in Snow gummies, which I'm guessing come in strawberry, blackberry and raspberry flavours. So that's a penguin with a scarf. That's a polar bear. I have got here one of each flavour. So start with blackberry. It tastes a bit like a gummy vitamin. They are meant to be lower in sugar and you can taste it. It's a nice blackberry sweet, but I don't think I'd rush out to get it again based on that flavour. So the polar bear I think is the raspberry. It's the palest one. It is raspberry and it also tastes like a vitamin in taste and texture. Strawberry. They are nice, but I wouldn't get them again. I know I shouldn't say I prefer the sweets with more sugar in, but I do, and sweets are meant to be sweet. But I guess this is the future of confectionery. Also from Fruitella, we have By the Sea, which again, it's a lower sugar sweet, and these ones are lemon, strawberry and orange. This is so cute, it's a crab. I think that's adorable. And then I have starfish. So I would normally start with the lemon because that's the flavour I'm probably going to like least, but I'm going to start with orange because that crab is so cute. Gummy vitamin vibes. Again, the texture, it's nice enough and it is chewy. The flavour is quite subtle and not sweet, and that's what's giving me the whole vitamin thing. Right, crab is getting it. That's a very sharp lemon flavour. It's making me think of lemon drop sweets. It's that sort of lemon. Not going to be to everyone's tastes, including mine. Strawberry. There's really nothing I can add. Tastes like gummy vitamins and the lemon is super lemony. Wouldn't get them again, but they're not vile. Smarties buttons. Not a huge Smarties lover, but I don't mind them if it's like, I think they did a white chocolate bar with Smarties in it and the Smarties buttons are all right. But an actual tube of Smarties isn't something I would really sit down and eat. So they're quite thick and you can see you've got your Smarties. The milk chocolate in the Smarties cuts through the caramel sweetness, but I would struggle to eat the whole bag in one sitting. I think they would get a bit sickly, but having the crunch of the Smartie shells is a nice texture. I rate these and I would have them again. I'm going back to gummy sweets now, but this time I'm going for Rowntrees. So First up, I have these Safari mixed sweets. They come in orange, lemon, apple and strawberry. So some of them have the foam and some of them do not. So I am going to be feeling so sick by the end of this video. I'm trying to find one of each flavour with foam and one of each flavour without. The fact that they have apple sweets, I am really intrigued by, because apple is not a flavour you get very often in sweets. So I'm going to go first with the ones that are not foam. So lemon, which looks to be a giraffe. Sorry, Mandela. It's nothing personal. Knocks the Fruitella out of the park. It's got a nice chewy texture. It's not overly chewy. Rowntrees fruit gums, I do not like. They're the ones that are so chewy. It sometimes hurts your gums and it almost sticks your jaw together. It's not that chewy. It's just the right amount of chew, I think. What have we got here? A lion. I didn't comment on the flavour. The lemon is not as bitter as the Fruitella lemon was. It's a nice, pleasant lemon flavour. And the orange, again, it's a nice orange flavour. It's not too strong and they don't taste ridiculously sweet. So I'm now going for another lion, but this one is strawberry. It's a lovely strawberry flavour and you would not mistake these for vitamins. And finally, apple, which I think is a hippo. Now, the same flavours but with the foam. So the orange one is an elephant, which I think is really cute. You probably can't see the detail on my camera very well, but trust me, it is an elephant. I love the different texture you get because you've got that foam on the back. As far as the chew and the flavour goes, it's exactly the same as the ones without the foam, but that does add, because it's softer than the coloured gummy part, it does add a bit of extra texture, and I think I prefer this type of sweet. This one I think is meant to be, I don't know what that's meant to be. It could be an elephant side on. Who knows? In fact, yes, it is, because I can see on the strawberry one that it has trunks and a tusk. That apple flavour is so good. It's not quite Granny Smith. It's sweeter and less sharp than the Granny Smith sort of apple flavour, but it's unmistakably apple. These are a definite hit and ones that I probably will have again. Now we move on to gummy bears. These come in orange, lemon, apple and strawberry. I really probably should have looked at the flavours. These are just gummies, so there's none with foam on. Orange. A much harder chew than the Safari Mix. They were softer, but still it's not on the level of fruit gums. The flavours are good, but they're not super strong. I think if you ate an entire bag of these in one go, you'd probably find that your jaw was going to start to ache quite quickly. They are giving my jaw a workout. The flavours are not that different to the Safari Mix, given they are the same flavours. It is more the texture of the actual sweet. Don't think I'd get these again because I prefer the Safari Mix. So they are nice, don't get me wrong. It's just the Safari Mix, in my opinion, are nicer. Last pack of chewy sweets are these berry hearts, also by Rowntrees. Strawberry, raspberry and blackcurrant. And my goodness, did they smell fruity. One of each again. I'm going to go with the raspberry first. These have the same kind of texture as the Fruitella. Now, they do taste sweeter, even though, like the Fruitella, they are 30% less sugar. So I don't know if it's just that Rowntrees have more sugar in them to start off with, but they are nicer. However, I think texture-wise, the Safari Mix is my favourite. The flavouring is good. You can clearly tell what flavour you are having. If some of these had white foam on the back, I'd absolutely get them again. But as they are, I probably wouldn't. I still think the Safari Mix would be my favourite. There are so many new chocolate products out that trying to get all of them in one video would make it even more stupidly long than I'm sure this already is. So these are going to be my final two. And I want to give a huge thank you shout out to Rose, who very kindly sent me these in the post because I could not get my hands on them in my area. And there's no way I could do this video and not include them. The KitKat Biscoff bites. I like the KitKat bites, although KitKat as a chocolate doesn't tend to be one that I would go for. It smells like KitKat. I was not expecting it to be soft inside, but it actually is. I don't know if you can see the Biscoff there. They really don't go in half very well. I'm going to have another one and just eat the whole thing. These are amazing. It's got a good amount of Biscoff. You can taste it and you've got the smooth texture of it. You've got the crunchy wafer and then the lovely milk chocolate. These are a definite hit. KitKat Chunky, white chocolate with Biscoff. It's handily actually broken, so I'll just take out the bit that's broken. And you can actually see the layer of Biscoff in there as well as the wafer. I couldn't tell you if I prefer this or the bites. They are both delicious, and I'm not even going to try and pick a favourite product. I can say stay away from Milkybar Gold, stay away from the Aero, stay away from Retailer, but the rest, knock yourselves out. Oh my God, I do feel a bit sick now. Probably shouldn't have done them all in one go, but I wanted to get this video finished for you guys. So thank you for watching, take care, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.